Hey VC, how you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile. Yes, same day, same shirt, different video. This one is the 2025 metal tag. This year was once again done by our good friends, the Metallurgy YouTube channel. They come up with 20 tough questions. Some of them were really tough. I haven't seen other entries, other responses, and for some guys it's been kind of tough. Some questions I have to think and go back in our collections, try to find out a proper prompt to show, or at least try to do an answer. So let's start with the first one. Hype, Enigma released your eagerly anticipated in 2025. I don't have some big things eagerly waiting. I know there are some bands that are way overdue, like Anthrax. I would like to, I don't know, what's Metallica going to do? Are they going to still put some new stuff? Or what's Megadeth going to do with the new guitar player they have, the Finnish guy? But due to recent circumstances, I'm really eager to know what Maiden is going to do with now that Nico is not longer a touring member. He's in the band, but he's going to do only studio stuff. The new drummer is going to participate in those sessions. What's going to happen with Maiden? That's what's we don't know if they're going to release something this year. I think we don't know. So, Maiden sometimes is a mystery. They pop up albums from out of nowhere, because their last two albums nobody was expecting them, and all of a sudden they came out. And now it's been way overdue since the Senjutsu. I think it's time for them to put something new, but let's see what's going to happen with them now with the Nico McBrain issue. So that's question number one. Question number two, show the 25th item in your collection. It can be LP, CDs, your choice. I have CDs over here, cassettes here, and my records here, and I have all in Discogs. So what I did was sort them all in one form. Here I have a spreadsheet. So what came out, let me see what this, the 25th CD is. This one is AC/DC Fly on the Wall. This is the Digipack, the remaster. I think this is a remaster present idea. I'm trying to get the old one, the one in the jewel case, to have the collection with the jewel case, and not with this Digipack. But this is the 25th, and of course we're going to show some records. Guess which band is my 25th and 25th record is? Yes, it's Maiden. It's, I think it is this one. It's Maiden. It's the number of the beast. So that's my 25th record in my collection. I don't have a big vinyl collection, so this is my 25th album, if you count them from 1 to 25. Okay, let's move on. Overdue, name an older band that you check out for the first time in 2024 and love it. This is a band that, of course, I knew about them. The name is a classic in the new wave of British heavy metal, but for some reason I listened to them maybe many years ago, that in retrospect it's like I have never listened to them. But thanks to some VC guys, I got this this awesome reissue on Music on Vinyl. This is Angel Witch and their self-titled album. This is awesome. This is great stuff. So this is, I was really happy to check out this album for the first time. It's not the first time, but since it was so many moons, so many decades ago, I have not listened to this one. It's like if I have listened to this one for the first time. There goes Angel Witch, and with the self-titled album on this cool Music on Vinyl Reissues company. Let's go with Feeding the Monkey. How do you purchase most of your music? Local store, Bandcamp, specify online site, etc. I live here in Chile, so things are tough. We don't have many places to go. Luckily, there have been also a vinyl resurgence here in Chile. We have seen newer places to visit. Some local fairs are being held from time to time, but they are moving on the city or places. But unfortunately, as everything in Chile, it's expensive. I don't know what they think they have a cryptocurrency in their hands or gold, or I don't know. But some of those stuff are really expensive. Plus, you have to add the shipping taxes and the store profit. So things are not easy. So sometimes I buy from outside eBay. It's a good resource, and I also even have bought from Amazon, and things have arrived in with no issue. The way Amazon sends stuff, I have been really lucky to receive all of those things almost like in pristine condition. Jewel cases, I have not bought any records from Amazon because I don't trust them. But all the CDs that I have bought are being held. I have received in great condition. And also every time when I used to travel to Europe mainly, I tried to visit record stores, CD places, and I bought a good stock of a good amount of the things I have bought in Europe in my recent visits. So that's another place I used to buy. Okay, that was 5. Enigma, show a heavy metal album that musically is really hard to place in a heavy metal sub-genre. This one was kind of tough because my collection is not that diverse. I don't have oddities or things that you can not put it in one type under one label. I was thinking about one band that I talked in a previous video, and one is Living Color. I think they are very unique because they are a cool mix of funk, rock. They were labeled as when they appeared in the late 80s. They were named as even alternative. I don't know why but I think that they are very unique one. And also another one that when I search for this band, they normally label under heavy metal. And heavy metal to me it's a big label to put. You can classify any band under heavy metal. They are quite unique because they are heavy, but they are not as heavy as a thrash band, but they are heavier than the hard rock bands like, for example, Guns N' Roses or stuff like that. They have some groovy things. That they have a lot of catchy tunes. They have some cool rhythm section. They are kind of commercial in a good way. You can not label as even as a speed band, but they are almost labeled as heavy metal. That's a very wide, or you can put anything under that umbrella. I'm talking about Armored Saints. They're also a great band that I would really love to get more of their stuff. But this is not an Enigma band. It's a band you can also put them under US power metal, but then you have US power metal bands like Metal Church, but they don't sound to me like Metal Church, or Riot. They don't sound like Riot either. So that's my choice for that question. 6. Eating Crow, talk about an album you used to hate, but years after it finally clicked, and now you can get enough of it. This is an album and an artist that, oh, there it goes, like a sick shit. I would pick it up later. This is an artist that I'm not in love, but now I have more appreciation for his work. Let's not talk about anything else. It's a fun album to listen, and when some of their songs appear on the radio, I have no issues listening to them and even try to sing along and love. This is a album that, of course, this is Wacko Jacko, Michael Jackson, one of his biggest album, and of course, going back and revisit with the late Eddie Van Halen, amazing solo is one that made me reconnect with this album. There it goes. And great songs. PYT is also a good thing. Billie Jean, of course. Thriller. I Want to Be Started Something. This is an awesome album that maybe now in retrospective 50 years later have no issues with this album in my collection. So there it goes. Michael Jackson and Thriller. Also another one. No, that's it. That's save for another question. 7 Impulse, show an album you blind bought in 2024. I don't do many blind buys because I don't have the time, the money, and it's not the same doing some blind buys in 2024 when you can easily access to anything. But this can be kind of this is because I only sample I think one song from this band. This is kind of a real lesser known German new wave traditional heavy metal band. The name of the band is Nightfire, and the album is From Fortune to Ruin. This is really good. This is a 3-piece band, if I'm correct. Yes, they are the guys, and I kind of blind bought this one. This is on CTM Records. I don't know if you can know this label, but this is a good one. So there it goes. That one. Collector's Come. Show a title that you own more than one pressing of the same format, CD, LP, etc. You know, it has to be made in. For example, here I have 3 CDs, 3 Killers version. I don't own a really old one. I will really love to have one, but this is the latest reissue. Well, I have 2 because this one comes with the hype stick. This one doesn't. This one was from my brother's collection. So, and the back is kind of rather different. Here it's in this. Sorry. Here it's kind of different. The writing is not the same. And this one is the Castle reissues they did many years ago. It comes with the 2 discs. The bonus one comes with the singles. This one comes with Twilight Zone, Women Uniform Invasion, and Phantom of the Opera Live. Those were the things that were reissued of that. So, and I have the same with some of those that are here, but this is a good example of 3 things from one present, one release. Sorry. 9. Show off a grail, something you really wanted that you acquired in 2024. This is kind of cheating because I did not acquire this one as a buying act. I received this one as a very generous and really unexpected VCLT from the one and only Bevo Clark of Vision. This is a band that I recently discovered. This not recently, as a couple of years ago. For some reason I tried to listen to some bands from countries in Europe, and someone talked about it. I don't know, or maybe in the Metal School YouTube channel was talking about this band. But this is one that kind of great to me. This is it doesn't matter. It's a reissue. It's Sortilège and L'Arance des Héros. This is the Heroes' Tears. This is the French version. Of course, there's an English version of this one. One of the guys sang everything in English, but you have to listen to this one in the native language, French. I think that's the way it should be. So once again, thank you so much for sending me this one, for that unexpected and really awesome VCLT. This is one of my dearest, and an album that I am constantly listening to. This one, this is a great stuff. This is Sortilege. If you don't know these guys, please give them a try, and trust me, you won't be disappointed, even if they sing in French. I plead with the VCLT gods. What is a grail item you are on the hunt for? I don't know. The gaps in my collection are huge, so I think everything is welcome. I'm not asking for anything. I don't know. Bands from France, they will be awesome to have. Bands from Belgium, from the Netherlands, some even more obscure bands from Germany would be awesome. Thrash bands from England, that would be great too. I don't know. Trust me, my want list is as thick as the old very old phone book. So it would be too much. So that it's number 10, 11. Boomerang album. Show an album that no matter how many times you purchase it from your collection, another copy returns. What do we have here? This is another album that I have not everything that I own. I bought from for good, for bad. I still have it in my collection. I have not purchased anything. I have not get rid of anything that I really don't want it. I don't have things in my collection that I hate or I don't like at all. But when my brother gave me his collection, when he was moving out of the country, yes, another one of this, another of this one came to my collection. By the way, this is his record. He really used to listen to this one. I don't know if he was trying to get into it, but it's more worn out than mine. So I will have to keep it. Now I have two Saint Enigma in my collection. Yes, it is what it is. So there it goes. Reunion. Name an artist that you lost track of over time but reconnected with in 2024. Let me see what it is. Also going through my brother's collection. I haven't listened to this artist in, I don't know, 20 years. I don't know what he was doing. I remember listening to some of the stuff he released in the 90s. And one with Devin Townsend in Bogus. I didn't like that one very much. But recently I listened to all the things that he left me, and I really liked what I was hearing about Steve Vai. This is the last thing that my brother bought from him. This is Steve Vai and Alien Love Cigarettes, and it's really good. I think to me it's even better than Passion and Warfare. I think this is even better. So if you have lost track of Steve Vai, try to listen to this one. I think you won't be disappointed. So there goes Steve Vai. Upstart. Name a new band whose new album really impressed you, but you didn't have to come out in 2024, but recently. These guys, Traveler. These guys are from the new wave of traditional heavy metal. These guys are from Canada. This is their first release. I think right now I have put two or maybe one more albums. I really need to get this one. This is really good. 5-piece band from Canada doing new wave of traditional heavy metal the way it's supposed to be. Great stuff. So that's Traveler with the self-titled album. Traveler, of course. 14. Influencer. Show a band release that you bought in 2024 as a direct result of watching someone's YouTube channel. That question can go on forever, because I have seen many YouTube recommendations, some awesome stuff that I click on, try to sample and listen to most of them, and wonder where I can get the stuff from out of the country. It's kind of tough. I have seen some copies here in Chile, but I don't know if those are originals or bootlegs. So I don't want to spend my money on bootlegs on something I don't know from the start that it's going to be a bootleg or something that the quality I don't know how it is. But this one is another one that I received as from Rick at the Dreadful Minute. This is Cemeterio. This is I cannot remember if this is Portuguese or a guy from Brazil, but it's all signed in Portuguese. No, sorry, it's a Brazilian because it says Indústria Brasileira, made in Brazil. Here it says, and it's really good, really fun, speedy death metal, one guy band, and you know what? This is really good. I would love to try to have more of this in my collection. So Cemeterio and the self-titled album. Okay, sorry about that. There are some technical issues with my phone and incoming phone call. Okay. Okay, where we go? Don't judge a book by its cover. Show a great album with bad cover art. Let's go with a little bit. Turn it down. I think this is like a really good album. This is a great 90s album, but oh my god, the artwork. I don't know if they were trying. Of course, they were trying to be tough. They were trying to show what they are made of. This was the original artwork idea, but I think it's hideous, it's stupid, it's pointless. I think the alternative artwork it's way much better. They have it on a CD. It's over there, but this is Pantera's Far Beyond Driven, of course, with this stupid thing. I think this is an awesome artwork. And this is a ratio. My brother had it with original artwork. I rather prefer the blue one with the alternative artwork. I think it's way much better for any band. And I think if you can put this, I don't think if anyone is capable of framing this artwork and put it in his music room, I think it is stupid, so I can't speak this morning. Okay, 16 Rembrandt, show an album whose cover art was created by one of your favorite artists. I'm not going to, of course, I'm not going to show Derek Riggs because I think he's too. It's too obvious. He's too big. He has made some of the most iconic artworks. Also, Edward Roger Dean, the guy from all the prog albums, and many Frank Facetta, also all those guys. But going through my collection, I discovered this guy, and then reading a little bit more, I found out that he has done some really great artwork for some really cool bands. This is an artist that I was not aware, and now he's becoming one of my favorite. I don't say favorite artist, but it's a great illustrator, and I think it doesn't get much appreciation, or at least you don't see his name appearing very often. And the name of the guy is Duncan Storr, and this is his. It's one of his creation. This one was for the band Gatekeeper. There you go. I will try to open. That's the gatefold. Nothing in the back. It is really great stuff. Here I have his other work, according to. The Encyclopedia Metallic. He has done work for Arcane Tyrant, Dark Forest, Demon. Demon has done Taking the World by Storm, Hold On to Your Dream, Blue Out from 89, 91, 92, Discharge, Edge of Sanity, Elixir, the 2020 album, 2021, Elven King, the album Weird from 2004, English Dogs from 86, of course Gate Creeper, the album 2018, 19, that's in a beer, and 2023, Golgotha, Rage from 93, The Missing Link, Samson, Refugee, but I think his most big work, or more prolific, at least according to Encyclopedia Metallica, because I also read he did some work for Hawkwind. It's with Skyclad. He did artwork from 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 99, 2000, 2002, and 2017. I think, if I'm correct. Oh, yes. He has done live album, singles, compilation for Skyclad, and really cool. I have no idea about this illustrator, and thanks to his artwork, again with Gatekeeper, a nice guy, a nice illustrator to check his previous work, and trust me, it's really good. So that was question number 16. 17. Name an album that you would like to see reissue on vinyl or CD. Your preference? I don't know. I have many. The usual suspects are the two Atlantic albums that did under that record label. I don't think that we will ever see a proper reissue in the near future. But one I would like to see is the live EP Halloween did many years ago. It's live in the UK. It's a really good one. I would like to have that one because it's an awesome track list, and the way the band sounds, it's great. Michael Kiske is kind of goofy sometimes with his rants, with his talking to the audience, but it's a good one. I think it was recorded in Scotland, and it's a really great one. I would like to see a reissue of that album. So that's 17. 18. Name an album or a genre that you typically don't listen to very much. This is a kind of music I like, but I don't listen very much. It's more pop stuff. Here's one thing. This is In Excess Kick. Great album. This is almost a greatest hit. And also an album I have in my collection many years ago and I have not listened to. But this is a fun stuff. It's kind of a little bit of funk, soul. No, this is the Gap Band with the Gap Band 4. I remember the song Early in the Morning. Great stuff. This is an Argentinian pressing. Yes, it's an Argentinian pressing because everything is translated in Spanish. And here it says discos and cassettes. Cultural vehicle. Polygram available on LP and music cassette. But this is a fun one. And from a type of music I don't normally listen, but I like to listen to a lot of pop stuff from the 80s, and those are good examples. 19. What band do you hope to see live in 2025? I don't have a lot of hopes of seeing bands. I think I'm done with seeing live bands. I have seen many. Maybe in April there's a 2-day festival here in Chile. One day is headlining Judas Priest and the other day is headlining Scorpions. On that festival, the other bands are Sabotage, Queen's Rage, and can't remember the other bands, but it's kind of good. I don't know, maybe I would try to go to that one, and there are many other concerts, but I don't think I'm wanting to go to live gigs anymore. Maybe if Uriah Heep plays here on their farewell tour, that would be nice. Also, now that they are reactivated, Crocus, if they play here, that would be also nice, and maybe stuff like that. But Secondly, maybe I'm done seeing concerts, or maybe if something that is really unique, I would try to see it, but not that much. And 20. In closing, tell your viewers about 2 new to you YouTube channels you discovered in 2024, or just shout out 2 channels you enjoy. One channel I don't remember if I discovered this 2024 or late 23 is Music is a Journey, from a cool guy, a Canadian guy, Peter Scove. He's actually now living in Japan, I think maybe Tokyo, and he does really great stuff. He's really funny, he's really knowledgeable about what he's talking. I like the way he talks, he speaks. He's very passionate about music, and he explains things in a cool way that makes you want to investigate, discover, and try to listen to the things that he shows. Maybe sometimes it's not the kind of music that you like, but that's the good thing about seeing different type of channels. And also another thing I would like to give a shout out is to it's kind of auto-referencing, are the channels that put content with English as a second language. I know sometimes it's hard for us or for other guys put the content in a language, like for example my friend Gustavo Gas69, because he has a metal open mind, and he also has a big channel in Portuguese. Trying to speak in our languages, sometimes it's not easy. For us, we are sometimes missing vocabulary, pronunciation, stuff like that. We mess up with the meanings and the terms. But we all do this for fun. Also, my good buddies over there in Finland, in Sweden, in Denmark, Kim over there, Mark on in the Netherlands. All this, for example, Holspa, who is in Spain. I think he's Dutch. Jürgen in Germany. Tommy and Mr. Finglish in Finland. Morten, he's moving between Norway and Denmark, and the list goes on and on. And it's also nice to see people from other parts of the world trying to put content, trying to show what they listen in their countries, and in some cases show some local bands that for some reason, maybe because they are local and maybe because it's a small market, you don't happen to see very often here in the BC or give a shout out. So that's kind of trying to give a shout out to all of the channels that we try to show something different and trying to speak English to make you understand what we are trying to say. So that's it. Those are the 20 questions. Awesome questions, some tough, some tricky questions. But at the end, it's all about the fun. It's all about the interacting and trying to share and tell you about what we like to listen here, at least in this part of the world. That being said, that would be it. Nothing more to add. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile. Till next time.